at the Otafest Twitch channel, hosted by the Alberta Squid Swamp. My name is Serena, also known as Kimmy, and beside me we have...
I'm Dio, also known as Diafest. Hello. Great to meet you all. Welcome back.
Today we have day 2 of our Splatoon tournament here. We're starting it off with, I believe, the losers bracket, question mark?
Losers bracket, fun, exciting.
Question mark? Actually, we can find that out.
We're gonna find out. I'm very new to Splatoon. I've watched a handful of friends play. It's gonna be my first time casting Splatoon tournament. Super excited to see what Splatoon talent looks like here in Calgary. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it is losers bracket.
Losers bracket, exciting. So we get to see maybe some redemption arcs here as the players are looking to try and make their way back into those semifinal winners area. So we can go on to the grand finals. Try and get some sweet prizes here at Otafest 2019. It's going to be super exciting. Looks like we're just getting the players going to be getting set up. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, we've got Team Booyah Beaches.
That's a great name.
Versus Team Alpha, I think.
Team Alpha versus Team Booyah Beaches. That's super exciting. We got some really cool names of the players as they get joined. We've got Kyrisk, Hades, Ghost, Kari, Pyra, Timothy, Nintenbad. We've got Charmy joining in. We're waiting for our last player. It's going to be a super good matchup here in the losers bracket. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Otafest 2019, whether you're here watching live, you're here playing live, or you're watching vicariously, living Otafest vicariously through the stream. We're happy to have you.
Most definitely. It's been a long weekend. I'm sure a lot of these players are excited and warmed up and ready to get rocking and rolling here. Our first match is going to be at Clamblitz on Anchovy Games.
Ooh, exciting, exciting, exciting. So I don't know too much about Splatoon, like I've watched people play it, but you know, this is gonna be my first time really like spectating and watching what's going on. I have a basic understanding of how the game works. It looks super fun, so we'll see how this map goes, as it looks like teams are just going to be getting set up. Teams are gonna be set up. Do you think there's any advantage for either team with this particular map pick?
Both teams are very well versed in this game. They've worked together for a little bit now, for the last 3 months during our season here at the Alberta Squid Swamp. So I feel like it should be a fairly good matchup between these two teams here. Clamblitz is definitely going to show us how well their communication is going to be, as it is the most communication-heavy mode. Anchovy Games here providing us with 2 routes to get to the basket with our power clams. They can take the route going up the elevator or the fans, whichever you want to call it, and then there's also the path you can take around the backside on the right-hand side of the map, kind of going up the block and over some ramps. So it'll be interesting to see which path everybody decides to take, if they decide to fake it out maybe and take 2 and try to duke some people out, or just a straight path.
Yeah, that would be interesting. A straight path, I'm guessing, is going to mean they're going to have a little bit of a brawl right at the start, which I think from a spectator perspective is very interesting to see.
We might not see it straight off the beginning here, as they're going to be collecting some clams first, so try and get that power clam, trying to get some map control and figure out where all those clams are hiding at. Because they won't start spawning too soon. There'll be a few around the map, but they'll start spawning a few seconds into the match.
So it will be interesting indeed to see how each of these teams then decide to strategize around picking up those clams then.
Yes, indeed. We'll see a lot of jump-ins and probably splashdowns. I wouldn't surprise if we see maybe a stingray coming up from one of the teams. Because once you get that power climb going, you are a big target.
Very true, very true. So it looks like we have one person just toggling already. It looks like it is battle time.
So Anchovy, a fairly mid-sized map. It's not giant, it's not small, so we'll definitely be seeing them spread out a bit at first here, grabbing up some clams around their basket area, hopefully picking up any stragglers so that the other team can't come in and just complete a power clam and dunk right away without anybody noticing.
And so we're going to be readying up. Looks like both teams are going to be mirrored in terms of which path direction they're going to be taking.
So Nick here opting with, since he's got the bamboo, he's going to hide up there on the sniper area that it's commonly known as. But being blocked pretty quickly there, that's fine, he's going to ignore him. They're not too concerned yet making any pushes right now, so that wall of ink there wasn't a big deal for Pyra here.
Oh, but Pyra gets splatted. Looks like Charmy hit the shot there. That's a pretty good cleanup. It looks like we're going to have another brawl. started here.
Charmy putting up some defense here, making sure the other team can't make any further push in that area. Well, meanwhile, the rest of her team here trying to make that push of their own. As we see Nintendo here with the baller, trying to get close to that basket. Lots of squids though there trying to defend that basket there. They both get called out.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to complete that basket. Was a good attempt to push as they did have a little bit of a man advantage there, it seemed. But it looks like it'll be a slight reset as Kyra looking to take a little bit of that map control now.
Yeah, so we'll see Team Alpha here now trying to make a similar push now potentially. We've got Bubbles ready here on Pyro's side. We've also got the one other special here on the other on this Alpha team side here. So, but they're being pushed back a bit here by Team Booyah Beaches.
Yeah, Booyah Beach is not going down without a fight. Looks like they are going to be taking a little bit of that map control. We're going to see those ultimates come online.
So see, we've got kind of a split strategy going on here. We've got one person over on the fans trying to kind of distract the rest of the team while these guys kind of try to come in and make a bigger push. Charmy opted to jump out there. Probably a good idea, saving herself from any potential splats because it was getting a bit of a hairy situation here. Ooh, and makes that dunk very nice. Hustle Punk there has some clams to try to get in there. Timothy making his way around. Not much time left on that basket though. Ooh, Timothy was able to get a few in there. It doesn't look like there's any follow-up though, so that's the end of that push.
Yeah, very good. Look like it was off to a good start. We did get the basket in. Looked like we were going for a little bit more. Didn't quite complete it. It looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a duke out here between
Splatling duel.
Looks like the escape though will be made. Oh no, it looks like I'm not sure who that was. Got taken out. Kairos cleaning up.
Yeah, taking out Charmy there on the opposite team there, and dueling Splatlings.
We'll see what looks like Team Alpha looking to make a little bit of a push.
Yeah, again, we've got that split again. One person going one way, the other kind of distracting from the other direction here. Team Booyah Beach is going 2 down here. The baller coming up for defense, but not before that. Clam was dunked into the basket.
And this is looking very good. Getting those clams in, and taking a lot of that space control. We're gonna have a little bit of a duke out on the overhead.
Yeah, so we saw there the umbrella got splatted. That was the last of that push there. We're gonna see a pity clam coming out for Team Booyah Beaches now to try to make another push themselves.
What Pyra is setting up to do here.
Keeping an eye out, watching, seeing where everyone's going. We see a jump coming out from over there on the other side. They're just kind of maybe backing up a bit.
Looking to set up for another push here, it seems.
Yeah, both teams kind of just keeping an eye on each other right now. Kind of keeping that middle a bit of a neutral at the moment. Yeah, lots of defense coming out on Booyah Beaches here as Team Alpha makes another attempt for a push.
It looks like we're ending that sort of neutral poke phase. We're gonna go in. We're gonna have a duel. Looks like Kari will get taken out, though. Will get splatted right before the basket.
Kari did a really good job there trying to stay within that bubble, because when you're in that bubble, you're a little bit defended because they can't shoot through the bubble. They have to pop the bubble first. But if you pop out of that bubble, well, then you're gonna get hit.
It's a little unfortunate. Looks like Charmy is just going to go.
Now, she's probably here looking at the map. That's why she's probably standing still right now, waiting for that attempt. There we go. There's the jump as we get a big push coming in, taking the lead for Booyah Beaches. That's a wipe, though, on their side, so that's the end of that push, but that was a mighty push indeed.
And very clean. Looks like they did clean up the entire opposing team. Very nice push from Charmy there. It was nice and patient, and payoff was huge.
Yeah, so what we can't see when on our side is if people are looking at their maps. So if they're standing still, kind of just not really doing a whole lot, it's a good chance they're probably looking at the map right now, kind of just trying to figure out where the other team's at, where their team is, their own team is at. And as we saw, making a very good push with that.
Yeah, very clean engage. Although Kari is going to get splatted. Timothy cleaning up 2 now.
Yeah, getting that double there. That's a very good look here for a potential another push.
3, 2, 1.
So now we're into overtime because Team Alpha here is going to have a power climb still. So as long as that power climb's still alive, the overtime is going to continue for a little bit longer. But there's a timer, so they have to be quick about it.
Indeed.
Or this is going to happen, and this is going to end overtime as well. Oh! Just misses it, but that's all right. The timer goes down, so Team Booyah Beaches here being the victor for the first game.
Congratulations.
This is still a best of 5 round right now, so this is only game 1 of potential 5 that we might see this round.
Very exciting. Would be very fun, of course, to see teams go to all 5 rounds, but we shall see a very strong start, very clean victory. We'll see where this goes.
Yeah, we saw their Charmy on Booyah Beaches and Nick on Alpha doing a lot of the work right there. They are the backliners, and you can almost call them a midliner as well. So they're going to be your anchors and stuff. So they did a very good job doing what they needed to get those teams cleared out and their teams pushing up. It was a very close game until that last push.
Yeah, that last push was very clean. The engagement did result in a team wipe, and that really is all you really need to sort of sway the control of the game. Looks like we are going to be switching to tower control on a new stage, Wahoo World.
Yeah, so Wahoo World is new to Splatoon 2 for those who are familiar with maybe Splatoon 1. Wahoo World came in I don't think right away. It was one of the newer maps they added later on in some updates.
Very exciting. So new map, different kind of mode. Team Alpha versus Team Booyah Beaches. Still a fantastic name. I love it. Still a great name. Amazing name. Love it. Both teams are just getting ready. They'll be hopping in.
Yeah, Wahoo World's definitely one of those maps I definitely enjoy playing on, especially in splat zones. It's got a very round center area. People call it either the donut, the carousel, whatever you want to call it. It's got many names to it, but it's a somewhat smaller map than Anchovy, I would say. It's a lot faster for you to get into that middle area there. And we are going to see the platforms on this one as well. They're going to be, I think, fully extended for this one for tower control is usually how they are, if I remember correctly.
Indeed. So we are going to be waiting for the last 2 members of, I do believe, Green Team is Team Alpha. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just waiting for them to ready up. Are we hopping in?
Well, whether or not they're ready, the timer counts it down, so they have to be stuck with what they picked.
Indeed. It is time. It is go time. Looking to maybe establish a solid 2 out of 3, or 2 out of 5, apologize, in this best of 5 series, or perhaps make it 1-1.
Charmy sticking with that splatling there. Ghost Curry switching over to a Nautilus. We've got a Clash Blaster also coming out on the side of Team Alpha with a Bamboo and a Pro. So a lot of mid to longer range weapons coming out on Alpha. On Team Booyah Beaches, we've got a Pro as well, a Splatling, a Jet Squelcher, and a Luna Blaster. Again, a bit longer range, but some mid front range that are coming out as well.
It looks like we are losing 1 on Beaches. We're going to be taking tower control. It's tower defense mode, which is very exciting. Utilizing that range. Ooh, but Charmy will get splatted by Hades.
Yeah, Hades coming with a bit of a flank there while Charmy was using that special.
And it's going to be back and forth kills between both teams, trying to take control of that tower. It's going to be interesting to see who the trade benefits ultimately overall.
Timothy is struggling a little bit to get up onto that tower there. Getting a nice clean hit there. Got 2. A nice trade, I'd say.
Yeah, very powerful trade. Looks like we are, if we're on the team of Team Beaches, they are managing to maintain a little bit of that tower control, which is very beneficial to them.
Yeah, Team Alpha has got 2 coming from spawn still. They were 3 down earlier, so this is a good time for Team Booyah Beaches to make that push, calling out that sniper over there, making sure they get rid of him.
Yeah, and it looks like the point is just going to be stalled a little bit as we do lose 1 on behalf of Beaches. And in terms of the tower, the control is going to switch back over onto Team Alpha. We're going to see Pyra switch over to Pyra here. Looking to take control, maintain control of the tower. Is going to get splatted, but not without making the trade onto Charmy.
Yeah, so each team now, they've got 1 down. They're still fighting for that tower pretty well.
Yeah, this is just a pretty clean back and forth. It looks like Beaches did have a little bit of the lead. We're getting a little bit of a larger push, but Team Alpha is looking to take back some control. They're going to look to be getting the tower moving once again, control some of this map as Pyra looks like they're going to push in just a little bit. We'll clean up 1 on behalf of Beaches. They'll take the tower, and they're going to get it moving.
Using that baller to kind of keep themselves protected on that tower there, but once you're in the baller, you can't get through great, so they're kind of stuck and not able to get back into that tower.
Indeed, does resolve in another trade. but not without losing control of the tower.
Blasters here are a very powerful weapon for tower control because they can kind of, if you hide behind that spire on the tower, you're sometimes safe, but those blasters can usually hit around it. So very careful planning here from the other team. You got to make sure that those blasters are down as they try to make their pushes.
Yeah, and it looks like the tower control is going to switch back over, but not for long as Team Beaches is going to take control. Looking to get set up here. Maintain a little bit of control, go for the push. Is able to avoid what looks like a special ability, but the tower control is going to switch over back to Alpha. You're watching Timothy looking to go on a little bit of a flank here, perhaps.
Timothy doing a good job watching that pro that had dropped down earlier into the donut. Getting a nice clean kills here, so this is a great opportunity now for Team Booyah just to make it another attempt at a push.
It looks like their push is going to be continuing successfully. Hades looking for a little bit of stall here. We'll pop out the Booyah.
Once again, we see two good teams having a good stalemate here. The tower not being pushed much further than 70 here, which is not a strong push, but during this match, it actually might be just enough if they keep having the stalemate here.
Yeah, it looks like Team Alpha now having a little bit more control. They're going to clean up a couple of kills even as they lose one. They're trying to not lose control of this tower, but it looks like it's going to be close. Both teams are pretty much going even in these fights. It looks like we will lose one on behalf of Booyah Beaches. Pyra trying to just continue holding this control from all angles. Only 1 minute left in this map. It is very close.
And that ramp there closing up on them, making them have to reroute and go around the other way to get back into the center.
Now comes this Booyah from Team Alpha. They're going to make sure that they keep control at this point while we have Kari coming in.
The flank coming in from Booyah Beaches.
Will catch Kari.
Kill. Nice.
That's going to be a big splat. Might be enough to just turn the control. Timothy saying, nope, I'm going to stay here.
That was 3 kills for Timothy there. Great job with that Luna Blaster.
Really keeping control. Pops out on the flank. Is able to clean up one. That'll be a 3K. Makes it to the checkpoint on behalf of Booyah Beaches.
It's a 4th there again.
Timothy just cleaning up.
This is the first real big push we've seen now all game, and it's right at the end here. So this will be the end of the game as Team Booyah Beaches keeps that lead and does a very good job getting control here at the end.
Indeed. Very clean win by Booyah Beaches. That will put them at 2-0, I believe, in this best of 5 series. Very exciting. They'll need to take the next map in order to win it. But we might see Team Alpha turn it around on this next map. Yeah, keep it going.
Timothy pulled a lot of good picks out in that match there against Team Alpha. Especially right at the end there. That was probably because of Timothy there. I think that was what created that big push they were able to keep up at the end there and make sure that they kept that lead up.
Indeed, there were some big kills. We saw some big ultimates, and really it was just that fantastic 4K really from Timothy is what led them to push all the way into that second checkpoint and take the map from what had been previously looking like a little bit of a stalemate between these two teams.
Yeah, we've got 2 excellent teams here, and they are showing us some great matches here as both games went to time. No KOs just yet.
Yeah, so this will be very interesting to watch again. We're switching to Rainmaker now on Humpback Pump Track. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Sure is, and it is also a larger map with a lot of ups and downs. We saw this map yesterday with Tower Control, but we're switching it over to Rainmaker today. This is another map, again, like some for pushes. We've got 2 places they can kind of go. Most teams you'll see will likely take the left path. They have to go around this, we call it door. It's you gotta go around a corner that's got a wall. So that's usually where a lot of pushes will end up stopping because it's a bit of a choke point for a lot of the teams. Another way you could go is on the left side, but you gotta be very careful as you go that direction because you have to still go up a wall, and if you're stuck getting up in that area there, the other team is very likely to come in and get you with some bombs or even some longer range weapons.
Yeah, will be very interesting to see. We did see a little bit of a matchup in the previous map between long range versus a little bit more short range with the larger map. Is it more likely that we're going to see a lot more long range weapons here?
a good chance. There's a lot of opportunities for snipes to kind of place themselves in an area where they are very likely to get some good splats here. There's a lot of ups and down hill areas. We got two pros coming out on Team Alpha. That's interesting. So we'll see double Booyah here, as well as a remix and a blaster. We've also got a pen and a brush coming out on Team Booyah as well. Timothy here, we've seen him before with brushes. We know he's very comfortable with them, so we'll see what he can do with this today.
He's looking to just go for that little bit of a poke exchange, looking to take some of that map control without getting hit too much, taking too much damage, or getting splatted. Yeah, that brush is able to just cover a lot of area.
Yeah, that remix there is definitely keeping an eye on that brush. Doesn't like him there anymore. He's probably going to try to do something about that. Ooh.
Yeah, but it looks like Timothy is going to respond with the splat. He's going to be looking very good for Team Booyah Beaches as they start looking to take control of this Rainmaker area.
Yeah, Timothy being a great brush player here, you need to be patient, but you also need to know when to kind of get out and find a different path, because as a brush, you're not always looking for kills. You're just looking to make those paths that the other team needs to make their push.
Yeah, it is very much, it does seem to be about area denial and map control. It looks like the Rainmaker is going to get reset as Team Alpha is looking to try and take some control over it.
Not that you could tell, because they only got 1 point with that Rainmaker when they initially made. I wouldn't even call it a push at that point.
Yeah, they just seems like they just kind of got the benefit there. They took some weird duels and they managed to get the point, but this is going to be very interesting.
He did a good job there, being a little bit cautious there, was that shield is very close to popping for Team Booyah Beaches. You don't want to get stuck in that shield when it goes off.
Indeed, that could be a very unfortunate split that would very much benefit Team Booyah Beaches. It looks like going to be looking for some trains. Looks like Timothy is still going to be looking to dominate some of this map control, looking to control the pathing, the nice little area flanks or area control. Will get splatted though.
Yeah, Nick calling him out and getting him out. Nick's no stranger to some brushes here, so he knows how to take care of them.
Yeah, Pyra looking to get set up here again. Going to take the engage here, will win it.
Yeah, so Team Booyah Beaches now, they're 2 down. So this is now Team Alpha's chance to make that push. Going 2 down again. This is very strong splats coming out here on Pyra. Getting another one before going down himself.
Yeah, very good trade for Team Booyah Beaches as they have control, but it looks like
that's the end of that push as Team Alpha goes down 3 people, so there's only 1 left. So the push ends there.
Yeah, it looks like Team Booyah managed to switch some of that control over. It's looking pretty good on behalf of both teams, having some good exchanges. Pyra's gonna take off 1. Booyah Beaches will, Team Alpha will take control of the Rainmaker once again. See. Ooh, out comes the paintbrush from Timothy. That was a very good surprise attack.
I don't even know if Timothy knew it was there.
Yeah, it could have just been an accidental pick, but it's very beneficial for Team Booyah Beaches. We're going to see Timothy go on a little bit of a rampage here, looking to take some of that map control. Oh. We're going to see trades from both sides. And the Rainmaker will switch control. Splats coming out on behalf of both teams. But it looks like, oh my gosh, the trades are all over the place.
Yeah, Team Alpha here is opting to take that Rainmaker now and going to that right-hand side there, where they'll be a little bit safer a bit while the rest of the team kind of helps try to make some more pushes up into the area of the other team.
And it looks like Team Alpha going to be looking to take a little bit of control with that Booyah. We've got somebody stuck on behalf of Team Alpha in that corner there, but Team Booyah Beaches taking control of the Rainmaker once again.
Yeah, as Team Alpha here, they went all down. There was a team wipe, so they're going to now take it to this left side here. A little bit more risky, but if you get it, you can definitely get the lead, which they did.
Wow, that was a huge play on behalf of both these teams. Great trade. That'll be a wipe.
Are they going to dunk it? They are going to dunk it, and that's a KO for Team Bravo, making a comeback and getting the win.
Congratulations.
That means Team Booyah Beaches is 3-0 in this round, and they are the winners.
Congratulations. They'll be going further into the bracket. This is the loser's bracket. Unfortunately, that does mean their opponents will be knocked out of the bracket, but they played fantastically.
Pyro did so well again there, getting a lot of splats, but that left-hand path, yeah, it's a bit more risky, but it's worth a lot more points.
Indeed. That was very clean on behalf of both teams. We'll be going into our next matchup.
Yeah, so as the team set up here, we're going to take a short break, so stick around as we get the next round going, so we'll be back with you in a few minutes.